What is your birth chart flex? Let me know down below. My birth chart flex is I have Lilith in the first house because everything else is screwed. I really love my pentacle necklace. Be fun. If you're gonna be here, be fun, okay? Unless you're sad, you can be sad. But like, be freaking fun. Life is short. No joke, it's not a ha he ho ho. He will eat you. Hello you guys, what is up? Welcome back. If you're new here, it's very nice to meet you. Hope everyone watching is doing well. Before we get started, you guys, I feel like I need to start doing the YouTube thing where I'm like, subscribe, check out my Instagram, go follow me on Instagram, subscribe, like, thumbs up. Do all the stuff. I hate that. I don't know why I hate it. Like, cringe. So, with that being said, you guys, today's pick a card is going to be a pick a card for the singles on who is coming in next. I'm really excited. Without further ado, here's a clip of the piles.
All right, you guys, these are the three piles. We have group 1 with the Moroccan geode, group 2 with the fluorite, the rainbow fluorite, and group number 3 with the rose quartz. If you guys need a moment to meditate on which pile is calling your name, you guys are free to that right now. And if you want to pick more than one, you guys are welcome to do so.
All right, you guys have now picked your pile. Please go ahead and check out my description box where I've left you guys timestamps for when your reading will start. And with that, let's go and jump into today's pick a card. Hi, group number 1. Welcome you guys to your reading. Let's roll. We have Taurus and we also have Scorpio, the sister signs. Hello, Scorpio. Hello, Taurus. Sun, moon, rising, you guys. 7th house, Venus, potentially this person's, all of that. Sign, sun, moon, rising, Venus. We have Leo and we also have Gemini. Hello, Leo. Hello, Gemini. And Virgo. Just Virgo. So, now, let's crank it. I feel like I'm always messing with the table. All right, guys. So the first card we have here is the 7 of Cups, right? And the 7 of Cups, you guys, talks about options. So who is this person coming in next? I feel like number 1, this person is someone that you guys are meeting online, or you are meeting this person at a time where you have a lot of options in front of you, or there are multiple suitors pursuing you or showing you interest or being like, you're very cute, let's canoodle. So that's a possibility for some of you. For others of you, it could be that this other person is very pursued at the time of your guys' meeting, or they're very desired, right? But regardless, the 7 of Cups talks about like, there's a lot of options. We got choices, babe. We got things in front of us that are like, hey, if you want it, you can get it. You have more than one choice. Yeah? Yeah. Okay. 7 of Cups. Now, we also have the 6 of Pentacles. Now, this talks about generosity. So, who is this next person coming in? Group number 1, this person's someone who's very generous. This person's very giving. Now, that does not always translate to, like, there's someone who's going to spoil you financially or give you a lot of money, because not everybody is, number 1, capable of doing that. And even if you are capable of doing that, perhaps that's not the way that you show your love and appreciation, or this person shows their love and appreciation. But regardless, this person is showing you some type of generosity or some type of like going out of their way to make you feel special, or to make you feel seen, to make you feel heard or understood. I'm seeing this as like, again, picking up like a small little gift, or bringing you flowers, or calling you just to tell you that they miss you. I'm almost seeing this as like small behavior, small actions that like add up over time, right? I'm seeing this as small actions of like kindness, small actions that show that they care, small actions that show that they are interested, right? It's like consistency over time. It's like a repetition, it feels. Even though, like I said, this is talking about generosity and giving. It feels like repeated giving, though. It feels like continuous. So maybe I'm getting that because this is like coming from a spout. I was like, why am I saying that, right? Why am I saying this is continuous giving? But I guess it's because it's coming from a spout and it's like ever flowing, right? Very generous, very generous. That may even be talking about like romantically, you guys, or physically. This person may be very generous or very like, I want to please you. So that's fun. We have the 3 of Cups in reverse. Group number 1, this person may be a little bit of a loner, okay? They may be someone who is like, I am not a people person. I enjoy being alone. This person may be an introvert or someone who needs a lot of time on their own, someone who may be very independent, someone who perhaps does not enjoy working with other people, someone who is very just like reserved and like, leave me alone, I'm not trying to be bothered. This person could have a very small group of friends or a very small group of people that they actually trust and enjoy spending time with. This person may get very drained in public or like social settings, right? So when they go out and they come back, they feel very drained and depleted of energy. So that is a possibility. And the last tarot card I have here, you guys, is the Sun. And the Sun talks about radiance. It talks about warmth. It talks about happiness. It talks about feeling overjoyed with like this warm, mushy, gushy, gooey feeling, right? So the way I'm seeing this is this person is someone who's very positive, very optimistic, someone who is a joy to be around. You guys know the difference between like people who light you up and then people who feel like they are draining you. So even though, yeah, I do feel like this person gets drained easily in social situations, I feel like they bring a lot of life to other people. They bring a lot of energy to other people. They themselves are not draining. Again, they are very giving, very generous people. So yeah, I feel like they give their light out. They give their kindness out. I feel like this person may be someone who is very open-handed with like compliments, right? They're someone who is very just willing to give you a compliment or willing to give the people around them compliments. So I like that. This person seems very kind, right? Very, very kind. I can relate a lot to this because I'm definitely a loner, someone who enjoys being by themselves. All right, so interesting. I'll start off here. We have Pisces here, which makes a lot of sense for me when we're talking about like introverted energy. And I know not all Pisces are necessarily introverted, but Pisces are very sensitive. Pisces are very sensitive to other people's emotions, which can sometimes be really intense and draining. So it makes sense to me that this is popping up. This person that we are talking about who's coming into your guys' life may be a Pisces or have very significant Pisces placements. I know for me personally, I don't have a lot of Pisces in my chart. However, my chart sign is Pisces. So yeah, anyways, point is with this card, you guys, this is talking about somebody who's very dreamy, someone who's very ethereal. This person may have a rather large imagination or a rather creative mind. This person may be able to speak in a way that is very romantic or very just like, they make everything just sound better. They make everything sound like a dream or like a ideal situation, right? This person may also be someone who's very intuitive, you guys, very sensitive. So yeah, that is what I'm getting with that. This person may also have like an older soul. They may be attracted to like vintage things or things that are more old. Maybe they're really attracted to history. Okay. We also have Saturn here, which is milestones. This is dad, connected to Capricorn and Aquarius energy, but I always associate Saturn with Capricorn. Anyways, with this, you guys, this is signifying lessons and structure and discipline. And I kind of see it as like, you must stay in the lines, okay? You must stay in the lines or you're gonna get axed. I'm seeing this as this person perhaps being someone, you guys, who is very much disciplined, structured. I feel like this person has a very solid like routine in their life that they like to stay rather consistent with. I also feel like this Saturn, it may be coming up to express the fact that this person is someone who is very mature, right? Because Saturn always gives me, like I said, dad energy and mature energy. Whether they're a man or a woman, right? They could still have this very, I'm mature, I make the proper decisions, very adult-esque, right? So there is Saturn, you guys. That may also be coming in to talk about lessons that this person has had to overcome or certain milestones that are rather heavy or significant in their life. Maybe this relationship in general, this person who's coming in to connect with you, there is an energy around your guys' connection that presents a milestone or like some type of hurdle to overcome. We also have the 4th house of home and family. So this person may be a homebody, you guys. This person may be very close to their family, right? They may be very close to their siblings, their mom, their dad, their uncles, their cousins, whoever. This may also be talking about, like I just said, this person being a homebody and their safe space being the home, them feeling very safe and comforted by being at home and snuggling at home and not necessarily going out, like I was talking about there with the introverted card, the 3 of Cups in reverse. So that's what that could be talking about. And this could also be talking about this person having a desire to build a family with someone, or having a desire to look at the long term in regards to like setting down roots and growing something substantial. This person's foundation in relationships is very important, as all relationships are, but I feel like with this person specifically, like they are looking for someone that they can have a solid foundation with. We also have the 2nd house of owning, which, bringing Saturn back in, you guys, right here, I really do feel like this person has so much mature energy to them. I don't know if they are older than you, or if you guys watching this are older yourselves and they are like within your age group, but I just feel like this person has this energy of like, I have my crap together. Like I am not a child, okay? I am not someone who is trying to figure themselves out. I know what I want. I know who I am, and I'm willing to like do what I need to do to get what I want. That's what it feels like to me. This feels like someone who is financially stable, and if they're not financially stable, then they at least have an idea of what direction they're wanting to go in regards to their future or in regards to their finances. So honestly, you guys, like I just see this as very much like finances being something that is like an up for them. Like it's a positive place in their life. Now you guys may also be meeting this person through work or through making some type of money, or perhaps spending money. For some reason, automatically I think of like a realtor. So perhaps you're meeting this person around the time that you buy a house, or they buy a house, or maybe a purchase like a car or something like that. But I'm seeing this for some of you as like spending money around the time that this meeting is occurring. This person may also find a lot of comfort in spending money. Maybe they have a little bit of a shopping addiction, okay? We also have Pisces, I believe, you guys. Pisces, I believe. So with this Pisces card, again, like I was saying, this person may have a very magnetic or dreamy way of speaking. When I think of like Pisces, I think of romance. I think of dream-like qualities. I think of Prince Charming almost, like we're living on the clouds or in the clouds. It's giving me very Little Mermaid, like Daddy, I love him. You know, that's what it gives me. So with this, again, you guys, everything I said earlier about Pisces, this person may be someone who's very ethereal. They may speak in a very dreamy manner. They may have qualities about them that seem very out of this world, okay? Also, again, that comes with the maturity, that comes with the energy of like having an old soul. And I'm not trying to generalize, you guys. I have to say this ever so often, because sometimes people think when I'm talking about signs, I'm like making generalizations as if every person whose sun sign is Pisces acts like this, because that's not true. We are not just our sun sign, right? We are not just one sign. We're all the signs that express ourselves in various forms. It's complicated. It's not just, right? Anyways, we have, I find you incredibly attractive, love. I find you incredibly attractive. So with this card, I see this as obviously this person finds you attractive. So your physical chemistry, I think I said that earlier, didn't I? With the giving, I'm giving to you, okay? I'm trying to please you. Ow. But I just see this as, yeah, this person being attracted to you. They may want to please you. They may find it very enjoyable to bring you pleasure or to bring you happiness because of how attractive they find you, which is always nice, right? When someone is attracted to our physical body. They may also be someone who's attracted to your soul. The reason why I'm saying the soul stuff is because Pisces is showing up here twice, and we have Saturn with the maturity. So it just also, introverts always make me feel like they are more emotional and more like on a soul level, right? Maybe I'm a little bit biased, but I feel like this person, it's not just I find you attractive in regards to your flesh, but I find you attractive like in your soul. There was someone interfering in our relationship. Okay, so for some of you guys, the opinions of their friends may interfere with your guys' relationship, or the opinion of their family members may interfere with your guys' relationships. I do feel like this person holds their personal relationships in really high regard. So like I was saying earlier with the 4th house, they may be really close to their family, to their siblings, to their friends. So it could be like that, like opinions are being brought up and that is affecting the way that they see you guys or the relationship in general. Now, I did also talk about the 7 of Cups, you guys, and like I said, the 7 of Cups literally talks about a situation where there's multiple options. So in the beginning of your guys' connection, there could be a situation where they're kind of like stuck between you and this other person, or perhaps you're stuck between this person that we're talking about and someone else. It definitely feels like there's someone in the mix besides just the 2 of you, at least in the beginning, right? At least in the beginning. Because I do feel like this person wants something serious. So it's not like they're giving me player vibes, but it's like, you know, the dating process. Oh, I really like them. I really like this person too. Let me figure out where my heart is or where my emotions are. So there may be a situation like that taking place in the beginning. It's nothing that I would be overly concerned about. Because again, I feel like this person's mature and they know what they want. So I feel like they're going to be making the decision that is best for them and that is grounded in like being reasonable and not just... The next one we have here is vision, and it says get clear on what you want. Like I just said, this person knows what they want, you guys. Also with the clear vision, this person may have a lot of intuitive senses. So perhaps this person will just pick up on your emotions, or this person will pick up on how it is that you're feeling without you having to say anything. Again, with all the heavy Pisces energy here, it does make me feel like this person is someone who, even with the freaking, I know I keep bringing up the fact that they're an introvert, you guys, but even with that, it feels like, yeah, like I pick up on people's emotions. I feel like a lot of introverts are introverts because they pick up on other people's energy so easily, and it gets very exhausting and draining, versus extroverts are just like, woo, I'm out here to have a good time. Don't care if you're having a good time or not. I'm trying to have a good time. And introverts are like, oh, I feel everything. I need to be inside. Maybe that's not the case. I'm not an extrovert, so I don't know. But that's how it is for the introverts, all right? We feel everything so much, and it's ridiculous, and we're just like, bring me inside because I'm tired. We also have curiosity here, you guys, and it says, what sparks your interest? Okay, so this person may be very inquisitive about you. This person may be someone who's very interested in the things that you are interested in. You guys may have a lot in common. This may also, though, be talking about this person having a lot of really unique interests, like being interested in like niche things, I want to say weird. Sometimes people get offended when I say the word weird because they think I'm being judgy, and I'm not. I love weird people. I love weird things. I'm weird. But like, I just feel like with this card, it's kind of like my interests are very unusual. So maybe they have like an unusual collection of something, or an unusual obsession with something. But what sparks your interest? This person may also get very excited when they hear people talking about their passions, right? Okay, we have 1 week. 1 week. So for some of you, it's very possible, and I don't feel like you're meeting this person in 1 week. Some of you may be meeting this person in 1 week. However, the way that I see this is once you guys talk and connect, it's going to take a week for you to like realize like, oh, I really like this person, or oh, I really enjoy talking to this person. You may start fantasizing, or they may start fantasizing about where this relationship or connection will lead within a week, right? Things moving quickly is what I see with the week card. And then we have on the same page. So again, I feel like you guys have a lot in common. You guys have a lot that you can like come to common ground with. That's how I see this. We're on the same page, babe. Like we're not, there's no opposing opinions here. There's not no opposing opinions, but for the most part, I feel like you guys get on very well. You guys may have really nice banter. You guys may be able to communicate with a lot of ease, with a lot of, right? And then we have let go of control issues, and it says this situation, allow the situation to unfold naturally. So for some of you, you may struggle with control issues. However, I feel like for a lot of you watching this other person struggles with control issues, and not control issues in the way where it's like, I want to control you, but control issues in the way where it's like, I know what I want something serious, and I'm afraid of getting hurt. Like, I don't want to get hurt because I know what I want. Like, I want, again, like a foundation, a family. And I feel like this may be a situation where there's a struggle to kind of get comfortable in the relationship and to let it unfold naturally. I don't feel like this person is controlling, though. I don't feel like this person is like, I want to control who you are. I just feel like they want to control how the relationship unfolds because they want to, again, set that foundation really nice and evenly. And the thing that they're going to have to learn through this is like, things are going to unfold the way that they're meant to unfold, and I can't necessarily control what goes on. So that is something they're going to have to learn, you guys. Letting go of control issues. You may help them a lot with that. You may help them release some of their control. I'm going to quickly pull some notes, not very many because I'm going to put them in my hand. Okay. Putting them in my hand so I don't freaking have to struggle picking them up. We have July. So your birthday may be in July, their birthday may be in July. Perhaps you guys met this person in July or will be meeting this person next July. We have Venivita Vici. I came, I saw, I conquered. I see this as this person being someone who does not easily give up, and they, once they set their mind to something and they're like, I'm doing this, they see it through. We have works with hands. So this person may be somebody who works with their hands. That could be like a trade of some sorts. It could also be, you know, some type of artist or something like that. We have limbo. Okay, so this connection may be put on pause right now, or there may be like a limbo period in your guys' life where you don't feel like anyone's coming in and you're just like sitting waiting. Perhaps they feel like they are in limbo right now. We have 19. Come on, babe. 19. Again, you could be born July 19th. They could be born July 19th. Maybe you guys are meeting on the 19th. We have check-in, which is just talking about checking in on one another, communicating. And we have charming, which obviously I feel like throughout this reading we have discussed that this person is charming, right? I mean, who wouldn't like this person? They seem really grounded. They seem connected to their emotions in a mature manner. They're giving. You guys are on the same page. They're attracted to you. Like, I don't know. I guess the only thing that I see being an issue is like perhaps the beginning portion where there's like a lot of options and we're kind of confused on what option to take. But other than that, this seems great. So congrats, group one. Let me know below if you guys are excited. Thank you. I love you. And I'll talk to you very soon. Okay. Bye. Stay. Hi, group two. Welcome to your guys' reading. We will roll Leo, Aquarius, hi, okay? Sun, moon, rising, your sign, their sign, 7th house, Venus, you guys, look it up. We have Aries and Leo. Aries and Leo. One more. Scorpio and Virgo. Scorpio, Virgo. Again, all those things we just mentioned, that is the dessert. If it didn't pop up, it's fine. All right, so first things first, you guys, this person is someone who's really resilient, group number 2. The next person who is coming into your life is a really resilient person, all right? They're really freaking strong. I don't know if this is talking about physically or emotionally or both. It could be talking about both. But regardless, they are very strong. They are very much resilient. The 9 of Wands talks about getting beat up. It talks about going through some ish. It talks about having a struggle. Life may not have dealt them the most fair hand. This person, I'm almost seeing it as like, started from the bottom, now we're here. I'm almost seeing it as like rags to riches, like a Cinderella story almost with this person. This person may have had to work really hard to get where they are at now. This person may have had to sacrifice a lot to get where they are at now. I don't feel like this affects their demeanor though. Like, I don't feel like this is affecting necessarily how it is that they present themselves to the world, or how it is, like, you would never be able to guess this about this person just based on how they look or on how they talk or on like first impressions, right? This person's first impressions, I feel like, are always very positive. I feel like they come off very joyful and like happy-go-lucky, almost like Labrador energy or golden retriever energy, but it's very like, oh my god, my computer just had a fit. It's very I don't want to say masked, but like there's more beneath the surface. There is a lot more going on with this person than meets the eye. A lot of people, I feel like, see this person and they're like, oh, they're so lucky. Like they were born into privilege, or oh, they're so lucky they have this and that. But they didn't see the like the come up, you know? They didn't see the struggle that this person has had to go through. I feel like this person's very grateful for their struggles as well, group number 2. We have we have the Queen of Wands. Now, this is all the fire sign energy, so Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, high. This is also talking, though, about someone who is a social butterfly, someone who is very open and lights up a room when they walk in. This is talking about someone who is very socially aware and very good in social situations. Someone who's very likable, right? Someone who is very charismatic and charming. Yeah, this is honestly like type A personality. This is definitely like, I'm an extrovert. I'm here to have fun. I'm here to, like I just said, be the life of the party, be the center of attention. That's who this person is, a social butterfly. They may have a large group of friends. They may be somebody who enjoys going out. That does not necessarily mean like going out to clubs or going out to the bar. It could quite literally just mean that this person enjoys going out and like having a fun time with their friends. They may be somebody who's very active as well, like physically active into sports or hiking or physical activities of some sorts, okay? All right, the next card we have here is the King of Pentacles. Okay, how can we get any better, you guys? I really don't know. The King of Pentacles is all the earth signs: Taurus, Sagittarius, Taurus, Capricorn, and Virgo. The King of Pentacles, you guys, is somebody who is mature, grounded, he's stable, he's reliable. The King of Pentacles is also somebody who's very financially literate. He knows what he's doing with his money. He's not financially irresponsible. This person may be someone where their career is very important to them. This person could be someone who is very financially abundant, or someone who has the capabilities of becoming financially abundant. I feel like they're ambitious and driven enough to do that. So yeah, I mean, this is everything I feel like you would want in a partner. I shouldn't speak for everyone out there, but this is everything I would want in a partner. Someone who is financially responsible, somebody who is reliable, someone who's grounded. Because, you know, I'm chaotic. I need a rock. But yeah, this person seems really freaking amazing, you guys. And like I said, they have all these great qualities, but they've been through stuff, right? And again, it's almost, I feel like they get this unfair perspective put on them of like, you've had everything handed to you, or you're so lucky because you're gorgeous, or because you're successful, or because you make so much money. Like, but it's like, look, you don't even know what I have had to do to get here. Like, stop. We have strength here as well. And strength talks about taming the beast within. It talks about having a lot of emotional strength, having a lot of emotional courage. So again, this is hinting back to that quality of them where they are capable of being that rock, right? They're capable of enduring a lot and being able to overcome a lot. I also feel like this person's very in control of their actions. They're very responsible for how it is that they react. They're not someone where I feel like they do irrational things or act impulsive or make like, oh my god, that was just a dumb decision. Like, I just wasn't thinking. Like, that's not who this person is. I feel like everything this person does, they're in control of their actions. They don't allow their emotions to control how it is that they behave, if that makes sense to any of you. Okay. That's also Leo energy. So fire signs are strong here. And then we have the Chariot here with Cancer. A lot of people, I think, pick this pile because I think a lot of signs are popping up. But we have Cancer here with the Chariot. This is talking about being physically strong. This is also talking about determination and willpower. Again, this person has this energy of like control. This person has this energy of like, I will not allow the circumstances that I've been placed in to determine my outcome, right? My will is stronger than the circumstances I was put into. Very strong, you guys. Very admirable. I feel like this person has a lot of honor and a lot of, I'm going to use the word pride, and not necessarily in a negative way, but this person has a lot of pride. when they know what they want, when they can see a vision of what it is they want, this person has no problem taking the steps forward to get that. So when they pursue you guys, if they are not putting like 110% in pursuing you, then they are not interested, because this person, when they want something, they get it. All right. They make it very clear that that's what they're going after. So anyways, let's go ahead and move on. We got Libra. All right. Libra is connected to the 7th house, you guys. Libra is basically the sign of romance. Whenever I think of Libras, I think of like, well, number one, Kim Kardashian, but number two, I think of like those cute little like love stories. I think of the freaking Notebook, freaking Me Before You, or You Before Me. I don't know how that title goes, but you guys know what I'm talking about. Like those type of like mushy gushy movies, okay? This is fairness and vagueness. So this person may be somebody who's very fair, you guys. Libra tends to be known for like energy that is like, oh, I can't make a decision. I don't know which way to go. And it's because Libra has this really unique ability to see all sides. Libra is the devil's advocate here. So this person may be someone who is capable of seeing multiple sides of a situation. So perhaps when you guys get into disagreements, they will be able to easily see your side of the situation. Now, this may also be talking though about this person working in law, you guys. I can see that very much here with this person, because again, it seems like a rags to riches, figuratively, type situation. So they may work in law of some sorts, or again, just be very fair. We have the Sun here, and this is happiness and purpose. Happiness and purpose. Okay, so with this, you guys, this happiness and purpose is in reference to this person having a lot of happiness to share. Again, I feel like you cannot tell upon meeting this person that they have this like deep, dark past. You cannot tell upon meeting this person that they have been through freaking an uphill battle. This person makes everything seem so easy. This person makes everything seem so effortless and so just bright and a sunny disposition. They don't allow you to see them sweat. They don't allow people to see them struggle, right? Everything seems very effortless with this person. I also feel like they're the kind of person to like try to uplift other people even when they're feeling not their best. I also feel like this person has a lot of pressure on them to be I don't want to say perfect, because I don't think that it's perfectionism, but I think this person has a lot of pressure on them to be able to keep going. They have a lot of pressure on them to be strong. They have a lot of pressure on them to be stable and grounded. Perhaps they didn't have that growing up. We have Capricorn. All of this, Dad, Saturn, hi. This is I use. Capricorn is the mountain goat, you guys, okay? And Capricorn talks literally about going up mountains, okay? Overcoming struggles. Capricorns overcome struggles, you guys. If there's one thing a Capricorn can do, it's make money and overcome struggles, okay? That is what that is. So yeah, I would basically say what this is representing is everything that we've already talked about, with this person being someone who's very resilient, very strong, also someone who is very financially ambitious, right? So yeah. Capricorn's ruled by Saturn. Saturn is talking about discipline. It's talking about, again, struggle, rules, restriction, right? So this person may have felt very restricted in their life. Again, I almost feel like they have this energy about them of like, I started behind the finish line, or I started with not all my tools in my box and I still made it happen. You know, it gives me that energy. We have Mars here. Yeah, okay, that's a Capricorn Mars. Okay, so Mars. This is connected to Scorpio. This is also connected to Aries. Oh my God, I keep wanting to talk about Capricorn. Mars is aggression, you guys. It's war. It's literally the planet of war. It's the planet of making things happen, motion forward, action. It's the planet of adult energy and passion. Okay, so the way that I'm reading this is, again, what I was saying earlier with the Chariot. Like, this person, if they want you, they will make it very, very obvious. There will be zero confusion, group number 2, on how this person feels about you. They're going to make it abundantly clear, okay? And that goes for everything in their life. Like, if they want something, it will be so freaking clear that they want it, because they're just that type of person where it's like, I want it, I'm going after it. I'm not going to sit here and play games and be like, hoo hoo hee ha ha. no, like I'm getting it. Like, we're gonna figure it out. So, love that for them. They may also be somebody who is very much connected to their adult energy. This person may also be someone where they participate in activities that are aggressive. And I'm talking like physically exerting energy in a manner where it's like I don't know if it's them lifting weights, like super freaking heavy weights, or if it's them like kickboxing, but I'm just seeing them like really using their physical body, like their muscles, whether they are a man or a woman, to like release some type of energy. I feel like that is a very therapeutic thing for them, to like physically exert their energy. We have, I feel like I can't give you what you need. This person may be very self-conscious in regards to like not being enough. I feel like this stems from, again, that need to almost be like very strong, right? That need to be everyone's rock. That need, again, I don't want to use the word perfection, but it does kind of feel like this person has a little bit of like a complex around them not being enough, so they're constantly striving to be better. They're really hard on themselves, group number 2, so they may feel like they are not enough for you. They may feel like they cannot give you what you need, even if you're like, no, you can, like, I feel like this is good, and they're just like, no, you deserve better. Maybe they have a lot going on in their life around the time that you guys meet, and they don't feel like they can give you the attention you deserve. This is interesting. We have I love you. So maybe this person is kind of caught between a situation where it's like, I love you, but I don't have time for you, or I love you, but I think you deserve better, or I love you, but like A, B, and C, you know? And I'm afraid of commitment. Okay, so like I just said, when this person makes a decision, they go after it. When this person decides that they want something, it's all in. So maybe this person has fear around committing because they know how dedicated they are to their commitments. This person may have hesitancy in connecting to people or in connecting to you because they're afraid of getting hurt, or because they are afraid of how much time it will take up, or they're afraid of how this will change their life. Because again, I do feel like once they make a choice, like they're dedicated to their choices that they make or into what they want. So being afraid of commitment does not surprise me here, because they take commitment very seriously. We have yes, go for it. So I feel like that's a green light for you guys to go for it. Yeah. We also, okay, hold on. We need to talk about these two together. We have yes and we have no. So this person may be jumping in between yes and no. Like, what do I do? I don't know what the frick to do. Yes, no, I don't know. This person may be very confused in regards to your guys' connection. That is what I have to say on that. It feels like a very confusing situation. Again, Libra energy. I don't know what I want. I'm very like back and forth. Maybe this person's like a Libra rising, you guys. I kind of see that. We have daddy issues. They didn't need to hit us that hard. Okay, so I don't know if this person has daddy issues. I almost feel like this person is kind of exhibiting like daddy energy. So yeah, guys, group number 2, daddy issues are coming up. Maybe you guys have daddy issues and that's why you're attracted to this person. Again, I do feel like this person has had to kind of step up in a way that a father would step up, or step up in a way that a masculine energy person would step up. So I'm kind of just seeing it like that, as like there's a lot of masculine, unhealed masculine energy in this connection. Whether it's on your part or on their part, there feels like there's unhealed masculine energy here. We have minor setbacks, okay? This connection may have some minor setbacks. And I do feel like that's because of their yes and their no, because they're afraid of commitment, because they feel like they can't give you what you need. There may be a lot of like, this isn't gonna work. Now that's not to say that the relationship is like doomed, or the relationship or the connection is never going to work, but I feel like we do have to overcome those obstacles. I think it's really funny that in both the yes and the no, there's like little hills. And there's so much here about strength and like overcoming stuff. So it does feel like those minor setbacks may prevent us from like fully enjoying this relationship, or from fully experiencing this relationship, or this connection in a manner that's like complete, because there's hesitancy here. And for some of you, that hesitancy is going to scare you off. And for others of you, you may be willing to work through their like shaky feet, but that's what we're getting with that. Now, the last one I have here is flirt, and it says extend your lighthearted energy to others. So this person might be a bit of a flirt, all right? This person may be very flirtatious. Maybe that is a reason as to why the like commitment may be an issue for them, because they are very flirtatious. Maybe they're not willing to necessarily give that up at the time of them meeting you. Okay, we got a lot here. Okay, so we have love you more, which we have oh my god. We have love you more, which we have I love you in the cards as well. So I do think that's interesting. This person does care for you. We have 27, which you guys watching right now, maybe 27, perhaps this person's 27. We have a new start. This seems like a new person. I dropped it, sorry. It said a new start. It seems like a new person coming in for you guys, for most of you. We also have moving on. Moving on. We have freaky, which of course, anytime there's daddy issues or Mars coming up in a reading, in Capricorn, it feels very chains and whips, you know? Very Christian Grey. We have karmic. This connection may feel very karmic for some of you. We have party. Again, we did talk about earlier this person being the life of the party or the center of the party. We have 14. Okay, so your birthday may be on the 14th. Maybe their birthday's on the 14th. We have Taurus here. Hello, Taurus. And we have carefree, which I think makes sense with the whole I'm afraid of commitment. I'm the life of the party. The sun. You know, it feels like that is in alignment with everything that's been going on. But that is what I have for you guys, group 2. I like this person. I do just feel like there's a lot going on with them internally, a lot that they need to heal from. They seem like a really good person, though. They just seem like settling down or committing may be something that they're hesitant to do. But once they decide or figure out what they want, they're like full steam ahead. Polar Express. Okay, so that's what I have. Thank you guys. Let me know below if this resonated or if you're excited. Thank you. I love you, and I'll talk to you very soon. Welcome to your guys' reading. We'll start off with the desserts. Aries and Scorpio, Mars ruled people. Hello, you guys. We have, again, Scorpio and Virgo. Sun, Moon, Rising, you guys. We also have Aries, just Aries. So Aries energy is very strong. Scorpio energy is very strong. Mars may be it may be this person's chart ruler. Maybe it's your chart ruler, you guys. So having Mars in the first house. It may also be, you guys, because I oftentimes feel like sometimes people present themselves in a manner that's not necessarily like authentic to who they are. So this person may have a very tough exterior. That's kind of the way I'm reading that with all the heavy Mars energy. If they don't have significant Mars placements, like if their Mars isn't in a significant position, right? Now, to start off with the cards, we got the 10 of Swords in reverse. This is letting me know that this person may be resistant to change. So I see this as someone who's very stuck in their ways. I see this as someone who's very stubborn, someone who may be a little bit hard to sway one way or another. Like what they think is right is what they think is right. And it's like, good luck trying to change me, babe. That's the energy that the 10 of Swords in reverse brings up. Or maybe this person is stuck in like a really habitual pattern. Maybe this person is someone who's really stuck in this energy of just like, I need to do things my way. This is just talking about not wanting to change. It's a resistance to change, okay? It's like change is a coming and this person is like, pump the brakes, babe, okay? Pump the brakes. So that's that, okay? Okay, love it. Now, we also have the Page of Wands in reverse, and this is talking about like feeling something within inside you that's like growing, wanting to come out, wanting to flourish, but being scared. So this person may have like stage fright, or this person may be someone where they have a lot of thoughts or they have a lot of desires, but they lack the, I want to say, the capacity to push forward with it. This person may be someone who gets in their head a lot, right? Someone who gets in their head a lot and kind of convinces themselves like, oh, I'm not good enough for this, or oh, I'm not capable of doing this, or the probability of this happening is blah, 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 blah. Yeah, it just seems like someone who is lacking the capacity to push themselves out of their comfort zone, or to push themselves to open up creatively, or to open up in regards to like what it is they're wanting to pursue. They have a lot of hesitancy around trying to be greater than what it is that they currently are. I feel like the main thing that these two cards are saying to me is this person is very much in their comfort zone, and they get very I don't want to say agitated, but maybe a little bit agitated when they are pushed out of it, okay? Stuck in their ways. This also can indicate a spiritual journey, you guys. The next card I have here is the Four of Wands. And the Four of Wands, you guys, talks about basically groundedness, stability, okay? Sometimes a celebration as well. So group 3, you guys may be able to see this as like a person who is very stable, very grounded, or someone who, again, is very set in their ways. Perhaps someone that you can see yourself building a future with, right? Sometimes the Four of Wands does indicate like marriage or some type of like significant stability in a relationship. The way I'm reading this is this person is just someone, again, who's very set in their ways. They have their schedule, they have their stability, they have their this, they have their that. They're very like, this is who I am and I'm not changing. And this isn't necessarily a bad thing, because who they are could be someone who's great and lovely and wonderful. So if that's the situation, congrats. And if it's not, then like, ooh, rough, right? But yeah, Four of Wands, stability, groundedness, potential for marriage, or potential for some type of stability in the relationship, which also is confirmed by this Ten of Pentacles. This lets me know this person is someone who looks to the future, right? Whenever the Ten of Pentacles comes in, whether I'm talking about love or career or this or that, I see it very much, group number 3, as like, look, I'm investing in my future. I take my future very seriously. I'm not here for just enjoying the moment right now. I want to make sure that I'm okay years down the road. I want to make sure I'm set up for what is to come. So that's how I'm really seeing this. It's like this person is thinking about the future, and what it is that they do in their day-to-day is with the intentions of building for their future, whether that's with dating, whether that's in their career, whether that's with this or that. It's very controlled energy. It's very like meticulous. I'm shooting my arrow directly in the spot that I want it, right? This person may be someone who invests a lot of time and energy into the people that they care about. So if this person starts investing a lot of time into you guys, you need to know that they really like you, because I feel like they take their future very, very seriously. They're planners. This person is a planner. Now, I think this is all interesting here because we have the Fool, and I wanted confirmation on the Ten of Pentacles. I was like, I need to understand what the frick the Ten of Pentacles is talking about. And it got confirmed with the Fool here, you guys. And the Fool talks quite literally about going on an adventure, not really having a plan, not really knowing which way to go, not really knowing what's going to happen next, which is scary for this person, as I was talking about throughout this whole thing. And I'm almost feeling like this is confirmation that your guys' relationship is going to help push this person out of their shell, because there's so much here that tells me like they're stubborn, they're set in their ways, they have a schedule, they're very planned, they're very like structured. And then for the final card to come out to be the Fool, it just lets me know that like there's something happening in this person's life that is going to shake up their world, is going to shake up their reality. And I feel like because this is a love reading, it's obviously talking about you guys. So that's how I'm interpreting that. We also have Sagittarius here, you guys, which Sagittarius has very free-flowing energy, very like spontaneous, woo, fun, travel energy. This says foresight and restlessness. Sagittarius, it's very spontaneous, very like adventurous energy. So I do feel like there is this element coming into this person's life that's going to help them open up and going to help them readjust and get some spice in their life. Because to be honest, I feel like, and I'm not trying to be rude, group number 3, but I feel like this person leads a very boring, mundane, plain life. Okay, and there's nothing wrong with being mundane or plain. There is magic in the mundane, but I feel like you coming into their life is adding some spice, adding some variety, adding some discomfort and growth for this person. That's just what I'm getting with the Sagittarius card. Now, this is also connected to Jupiter, you guys, which is connected to expansion and luck, which again is why I'm feeling very much like this connection, this relationship is providing this person the opportunity to grow and expand outside of their comfort zone, because they're very much stuck in it. They're very someone, again, who's stuck in their ways and very like, okay. So the next card we have here is the 5th house. This is creativity, romance, and passion. This person may be somebody who's very creative. I'm more so, again, you guys, seeing this as you inspiring this person to live a more passionate life. And the reason I'm feeling that is because, yet again, I just feel like this person is very boring. I feel like this person, and not boring as in like their personality is boring, but their life is very just the same every day. Their life is just very mundane and typical and normal, and like nothing super extraordinary is happening, which there's nothing wrong with that. But I feel like in you guys connecting, that's where this passion's being born. That's where this excitement and this creativity is being born. I don't feel like this is something that's just happening in this person's life. I don't feel like this is something that's just like a reoccurring event for them on their own. Like, I feel like they need to push towards that. We have the 7th house of relationships and partnerships, you guys. This is long-term relationships. This is very significant relationships in your life. So I want you guys to look at that perhaps as this 4 of Wands card situation going on, where it's like this person is a significant partner in your life. This person is going to be someone that you have a long-term connection with, okay? Which makes sense because, again, they seem like someone who has a very serious demeanor. I'm not saying that they don't have a side to them that's like goofy and funny and silly, but like their baseline seems very serious. Their baseline seems very like, okay, like it seems very, very serious, very like Capricorn rising. We also have the fire element here of desire. Okay. So again, I really do feel like this connection, this relationship is helping a fire spark within this person. I feel like this person was, again, a little dull, a little bored, there was no variety, no spice, and you coming into their life is adding that variety, it's adding that spice. And again, I do feel like for a lot of you, out of all of the piles I've done so far, you guys, this is the only pile where I do feel like this is going to end up in a serious relationship. The other piles, it was like, I don't know. Maybe not. But with this, I do feel like this person is very much intent on having a relationship with you. Like, it doesn't feel like, oh, we're just having fun. It feels like this is a serious relationship, so it makes sense to me that you guys would go after someone who is more serious and more like a planner, right? We have the soul here with the moon. This is connected to Cancer energy, you guys. The moon is very much about our emotions. It's about how we feel. It's very, I mean, think of the moon, you guys. Think of even just the cycles of the moon and how the cycles of the moon influence our emotions and our moods and how it is that we're feeling and how it is that we're interacting with the world. I feel like you and this person have a connection that is based in emotion, right? It's based in, we feel very deeply for each other on a soul level. I also feel like when it comes to your emotional state, you and this other person mirror each other. Whenever I get the moon, I always think of the ocean, right? Because obviously the ocean's, the tide, the waves is controlled by the moon. So the way that I always see the moon, it's like a very beautiful, like, master of water. So I'm just seeing this as you guys perhaps mirroring each other in regards to your emotional state, you guys sharing a very similar emotional pattern. We have Sagittarius again, you guys. When this came out, when I was shuffling, I was like, okay. Again, I feel, and you know what? Some of you may have Sagittarius in the 7th house, which talks about like needing freedom. It talks about needing a partner who's going to give you freedom. And I do feel like this person is most definitely that type of person because they're so, again, in their own routine and in their own, like, set in their own ways. I don't feel like they're necessarily going to want to hold you back. So if you're someone where you're like, I need freedom in a relationship, I need to be able to be myself, I need to be able to do this and that, and not always have my partner on top of me, I definitely feel like this person is not overly needy or overly, like, controlling or overly, like, I need you to be with me 24/7. I feel like this person is like, yeah, babe, go live your life, okay? I support you. So that may be a situation for some of you. This person may also really enjoy traveling, you guys, or as a couple, you guys may be traveling a lot. And I am just talking about this in a couple sense, like you guys being together, because it feels like that's what it is. Please be patient with me. If you guys ever dated someone who's stubborn, you know that patience is the key, okay? I have dated many of Tauruses. I've talked about this in a lot of readings. The majority of people I've dated are Taurus men. And yeah, this is something you need. If you want to date a Taurus man, you need this. Or a Taurus woman. Because you know what? I've had a lot of friends. I've never dated a Taurus woman, but I've had a lot of friends who are Taurus women. And yeah, same. We have I Miss You, which is sweet. Okay. The next card we have here, you guys, is You Are Always on My Mind. Okay. Again, this is the sweetest pile. Like, this is the literal sweetest pile. We have passion. We have the 7th house signifying a serious relationship. We have the 4 of Wands signifying a stable relationship, a celebration of some sorts. You're always on my mind. I miss you. Please be patient with me. Like, okay. Like, here's the thing. I know I was, like, kind of roasting this person and being like, they are so boring, which it's not that they're boring. It's just that they're very stuck in their ways. They're very much like the person that they are is the person that they are. And that's a good thing, especially with a partner. Like, it's good to have someone who's consistent. I think that's kind of what maybe that's what I'm picking up on. The consistency. They are consistent, you guys. So yeah, I don't know. But there is passion here. And there is like this really cute, tender, like energy that I feel like they have with you. So I don't know. I don't like it. Moving on, we have Freya, and it says, you are worthy. You are loved. Okay. So perhaps this person is someone who is very much empowering to be around. Maybe there's someone who's very much motivating for you. Maybe there's someone who's very supportive, again, of what it is that you want and your dreams and your goals and your aspirations and your interest. They may also be someone who makes you feel very loved, very seen, very understood, right? The next one we have here is manifestation, and it says, what you seek is seeking you. I kind of see this as you two being like 2 halves of a whole, and I'm not trying to say this person is going to complete you, but I just feel, again, the reflection of the water keeps coming into my mind's eye. Like, the reflection of the moon in the freaking ocean keeps coming into my mind, which just makes me feel like you guys are reflecting off of each other. What you seek is seeking you. If you are wanting this person right now, if you are looking for this person right now, they are looking for you as well. I feel like you guys are very connected on a soul level. Again, we do have that moon here. You two may be manifesting each other, which is so freaking sweet, so freaking cute. I love that for you, group number 3. We have pause and reflect. There may be a moment in your guys' relationship where you need to take a seat, take a step back. This relationship may develop really quickly, which is why this like pause and reflect may be coming up to remind you to take things slow so that you don't rush things too quickly and get overwhelmed. We have adult compatibility, which we have that 5th house, you guys, talking about pleasure. So again, even though this person is stuck in their ways and they're very like who they are, we have compatibility, okay? So there is still excitement in the connection, in the relationship. I just feel like personality-wise, they're very like, I am who I am. Chemistry. You guys are going to have chemistry, which this is the really important thing, especially if someone's going to be stuck in their ways. You might as well be with someone who's stuck in their ways, but you have chemistry with. No? There is a strong magnetic attraction here. This person may be your soulmate, group number 3. There's nothing here that says soulmate, but this person may be your soulmate or someone that you have like a soul connection to, because this is the most positive out of all the piles again so far. And it feels very much like you two just have this easy like conjoining. It's not, calling in your soulmate, okay? Calling in your soulmate, your prayers, affirmations, manifestation, and visualizations help bring you together. Yeah, because what you want, what you seek is seeking you. If you're wanting your soulmate right now, babe, your soulmate is wanting you, okay? You two are 2 halves of one You guys are conjoined. You guys are together. You guys are a part of the same soul. So, congrats, group 3. I feel kind of bad for roasting them in the beginning. I was like, they're so boring. They're not boring. They're just consistent and stable and normal and probably really healthy. And I'm just, into that toxic stuff. So, oh wow, okay. We have mid-30s. So for some of you, obviously, you guys, if you're under the age of 18, or if you are 18 or 19 or in your early 20s, I don't want to encourage anyone to enter into an age gap relationship before you're like mentally developed or like prepared, and like do what you want if you're an adult, right? Do what you want. But I'm very, as a victim of that type of situation, I don't condone. I actually very much am against. We have Q. Someone's name here may start with a Q. Quinton. We have, what does this say? Oh, I was like, T? It's a tech bro. So this person may work in tech. They don't have to be a bro. Oh, look, we have mid-20s. So mid-20s and mid-30s, that's appropriate. That's completely fine. Mid-20s, mid-30s, that may be you. But again, if you are still under the age of 18, or if you are 18, I would just be aware and just be cautious of if somebody, well, if you're underage, no, call the police. If you are an adult, just be cautious or just be aware that that may be, We have bold, which I feel like this relationship is helping this person become more bold, again, become a little bit more like out of their comfort zone. We have workaholic, which I feel like this person is. You could also be a workaholic, but I feel like that's more so this person. We have a teacher, so this person could be a teacher. A teacher doesn't have to mean like traditional school. It could mean something else, like a non-traditional teacher. We have starting over. We have friends. Maybe you guys start this relationship out as friends. Maybe you were introduced by friends. Maybe you guys have such good chemistry that it's like even if the romance wasn't there, you guys would still be friends. We have exotic. They could come from a different cultural background than you, or a different ethnic background, different nationality. And we have athletic. So this person could be athletic. Perhaps you guys are meeting in an athletic environment. But that is what I got for you guys. Group number 3. Let me know below how this has resonated, or if you are excited. Again, out of all the piles, this seems the most likely to end in like a serious relationship. So that's what I got. Thank you. I love you. And I'll talk to you very soon. All right. Bye.